All right, Shalom. For the first, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemi Shai, Bashem Mahabakah Kodash Brakatham. Double honor to the apostle and elder of the great millstone, and to the occupant across the globe. Pushing the word truth and sincerity, I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the great millstone camp of Chicago with a quick hit. Just sent out through the camp GroupMe. This is on the Telegram sent down by the elder. And it reads, breaking, Corona terrorists take now children from their mothers away. This mother did not even know where her son is. Bill Gates runs completely crazy. What can stop the sick maniac and people hater? All right. Now I'm gonna play a snippet of this video. It's not very long. It's a minute and 36 seconds. I'm gonna play it in its entirety. And if it gets clipped, it gets clipped. We'll make another one. That's how we get down. So listen to this. I'm gonna come out with a couple of precepts.
So I'm at the Calgary airport, and we fought to get our son home from Arizona as quick as we could, because we knew these regulations were supposed to be going in on Monday, February the 1st, Saturday night at midnight. And my son is supposed to be coming in from the flight from Phoenix, and he is being detained because they didn't accept his test. They're saying it's not accurate, and they are wanting to take him to a quarantine facility. They won't let me talk to him. They won't let me see him. They won't come and talk to me. The Border Patrol services say that they have nothing to do with it. They won't tell me who has to do with it. They won't tell me who's picking him up. They won't tell me where he's going. They won't tell me anything. And they say he doesn't have a choice. They say that it's the law. They say that I don't have the right to talk to him, to see him. And they are taking him against my will and his will. And I'm not okay with it. And I don't know what to do about it. And I don't know where I'm supposed to find him. So this quarantine facility apparently is up and running and totally legal, as they say. And I'm freaking out.
All right, now you heard the lady says that she's going to pick up her son up. All right, and because of a test that they which they say that we got to have, and and all that, they said that they couldn't they couldn't accept it, basically because it was inconclusive or whatever the case may be. That they're detaining him. They're not giving him no answers. So now she's crying, not knowing where her son is at, where he may be. Now she appears to be in Edomite. Who knows? All right, she's talking about Border Patrol, so she may or he may be of the tribes. I don't know. I'm not. That's speculation, but that's not the point. The point being is that they have her son, and they're not giving no answer about where he may be. All right, now. The children of Israel have been having their kids taken away, since the beginning, since we got over here in the Americas through slavery. All right, our kids been separated, been taken away and put on different plantations and never let go. But here we are, fast forward on the track, and I'm just gonna say this. Now Joe Biden knows about these detention centers. He knows about these so-called quarantine camps, which are nothing but martial law camps, FEMA camps, however you want to spin it. All right, he knows these are up and running, and he knows that they're being filled with so-called immigrants, domestic terrorists, and people who are non-compliant with these jabs that are going on. All right. So now she's crying out, giving no answers, and she's worried. But we told you these things. All right? The prophets have been in before time, prophesied against kingdoms of evil, of war, and of pestilence, man. All right? So these things that are coming upon us during these times, hey, these are part of the plagues. These are part of the judgments. These are part of the prophecies that Yahweh Shai has put on the forefront for us to be watching as an example of what's more to come. All right? So here you are, you elected a new president, and I didn't do no fact check on the numbers, Salakia. I probably shouldn't even bring it up, but let's put it like this. Since Biden took in office, people are still dying of that thing. And people are upset that people are still dying. Now, don't get me wrong, all right, that, he's not a fucking miracle worker, man. All right? It's not in Joe Biden's power, all right, to save lives, man. All right, many more going to die on his watch, just like many have died on Donald Trump's watch. All right? What's going on here is the usherance in of the so-called New World Order, all right? And it's not going to stop. Joe Biden has signed more executive orders in the first couple of days of office than any other president ever, man. So you keep hearing these things about the word ever and the most concerning these executive orders, all right? And it's going to increase. Psalm 94:20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth the mischief by our law. All right? So ain't no way in the world this is going to be the kingdom. This is going to be our rest. There's no way in the world that we're going to be able to build. When I say we, I mean the Native Americans, Latinos, and the Negroes, which consist of the 12 tribes, are going to be able to do anything in this kingdom that's going to be prosperous to us, beneficial to us, all right, with the throne of iniquity being there. Who's the throne of iniquity? Esau, Edom, all right? Let's get this. Hold on, I'm going to get that. Let me get this because Esau is the god of this world, man. Salakia. So Corinthians 4 and 3 said, but if our gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost, right? Because we've been telling you about these martial law. We've been telling you about the FEMA camps. We've been telling you about the things that the prophecies have been written about, all right? About they're going to take your kids, all right? That you're not going to have no power. You're not going to have no say-so. And that you Edomites and these other nations, you're wrapped up in this together with the people you hate the most, which are the Israelites, man. All right? Esau don't give a damn about you. Don't give a damn about you other Edomites, man. Okay? But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, man. Hey, the apostles and elders have been teaching this since the 60s. And more revelations have been coming out. Knowledge has been increasing since that time. And we've been telling you that these times are quickly coming upon us, and now they're here. Verse 4, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. All right? So the God of this world is Esau Edom, man. He had blinded you, he had lullabied you to sleep with his false speeches, his smooth words, his stimulus checks, his unemployment benefits, your link card, all right? He has totally put you to sleep. Not only did he put Jake to sleep, which we know that already, you damn Edomites, y'all sleep too, man. Says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth the mischief by our law? And look at the word mischief. The throne of iniquity, all right, is where Esau sits in the power seat, man. Esau is not on the power seat, so he's sitting on that throne. All right, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. The scriptures also say, "I sit as a queen and shall see no sorrows," man. All right. So who's sitting right now, man? Who's sitting on that throne? Who's the head of the world right now? It's Esau Edom, man. Satan's seat. All right. We're going to word mischief. Mischief, toil, trouble, labor, trouble, mischief. All right, it's going on word. We already know what trouble is, but it's going on word mischief for real. These I don't want you to search deep. That's why we got to continue to go into these words. Mischief, playful behavior, misbehavior, or troublemaking, especially in children. Harm or trouble caused by someone or something, man. All right, so Esau has, matter of fact, let's get this, because the Lord gave him a great sword, right? Revelation 6:4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And we know this, Esau. I'm not going to get into all that. That's a whole other lesson. All right, but that red horse is Esau. He was given the power, which is Job 9:24. All right, and to take peace from the earth. All right, that's that mischief, that trouble, that misbehavior. Okay? And that great sword is not only a gun, but it's his laws, man. It's his pen. Okay? All right? So shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, that frameth mischief by a law, man, who frameth trouble by a law. And if you heard the lady say that basically those are the rules, that's the law. They ain't got to tell you where your children are at. They ain't got to tell you what order they're under. They ain't got to tell you nothing, man, where they're going, who's in charge, or anything. It's going to the word law. A statute or ordinance, limit, something prescribed. It's going to the word prescribed. I think there's another precept. I'm going to go back into that. Prayer. Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that grievousness with which they have prescribed, man. All right, and that's these damn Edomites, man, who frame with mischief by law. All right, that prescribed goes into written. It goes into written. Let's get let me get that in the blue letter. Prescribed, right? Prescribed portion, prescribed limit, boundaries, specific degree, law in general, enactments, conditions. All right. So the conditions are if your test, if the thing, if you don't comply to everything that we need to do to our satisfaction, we have the right to do the things that are said, written in our laws, man. Okay. How much more do you know? How much more do you need to understand that Esau is the goddamn devil, man? All right. Prescribed, man. Look at that word prescribed. I believe it means to be written down. I'm not sure. Like prescription. I'm not sure. Let me see. It says advice and authorize the use of a medicine, treatment, or someone, especially in writing. Right, so they frame it mischief by law, right? What's the law? How is the law? The law was written. So the Edomites write these laws, okay? They prescribe these laws, all right, and amendments and amendments and all that. You're not able to keep up with them. But guess what? Hey, it's written there, so therefore they have the power to do according to what was written, all right? a statute authoritatively or as a rule that an action or procedure should be carried out. So what was the action what was the action or procedure that was carried out? It was a test that they wouldn't. It was a test that her son was given that they didn't that the powers to be, the border patrol or whoever it was, didn't agree with or didn't measure up to their standards. All right, to where to the it didn't suffice them enough. All right. For him, that child, to be allowed to go with his mother, so therefore they took him, according to their law. That's a frame of mischief by a law, man. All right. Okay. So they're framing trouble about something they've written down, man. And it's not going to get any better, man, because these executive orders. These new regulations that's being pushed by the new regime, which is the old regime, right? Which the head now is Joe Biden. He's going to continue to forward the agenda of the ones who put him in that power seat, man. No good is going to happen until this Edomite gets taken out of power, man. In the world, the whole world, the tribes, these other nations are going to feel the wrath of this damn devil, man. He came to kill, steal, and destroy. Take peace from the earth. Okay? I'm ending on this. I'm going to get out of here. With Solomon. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 2:11 says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth, man. All right? That's initially going into the Israelites, the 12 tribes, the Native Americans, Latinos, and the so-called Negroes, right? But it also goes to all the people who are under his power, man, who are under his authority, which means you Elamites, you Moabites, the Chinaman, Japanese man, Ammon, Moab, Elam, Ishmael, all right, especially the ones that are living here in America, man. All right, his law is the law of justice, man. All right, so these things that Esau has put forth, man, hey, this is at his own will through the power of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. So who's gonna stop it, man? Okay, the Lord has put the spirit in these Edomites to do the things that they do to further privacy, so the Lord can come back and do what He's gonna do. You see, you all who are not in the same tax bracket, the same thought process, all right. Hey, you consider feeble, man. That goes from you low class Joe Sixpack Edomites, to you heathens, to the fish, to the whales, to the animals, to the plants. The law of justice, what Esau has prescribed, all right, his authority, his dominion, he calls you feeble, man. That's why he's able to take your children and put them in concentration camps and not give you no damn answers, man. And with that, I want to say, call her law, Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and the elder great millstone. Until next time, Shalom and a Baba Ball.